आम आदमी, the average Indian male, साल में 30 घंटे ब्रश करने में बिताता है, पर भूल जाते हैं सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट तैयारी, उनका चेहरा। हमेशा प्रिपेयर रहना हो तो चेहरे को दीजिए डेली 1 मिनट वैसलीन में।
Hindustan Unilever's brand Vaseline Men created quite a flutter with its Facebook application, which enabled the users to digitally whiten their profile pictures. Although the company was heavily criticized for being too color-focused, there's no denying the fact that the business of making men look good, and in this case fair, is a pretty serious one. Consider this. The global market for men's grooming products is estimated to be around $20 billion and is expected to rise by over 10 billion to 32 billion in less than 5 years. Add to that products that men use which are non-male specific, and the figure rises to $85 billion. So there's no doubt that men are not only investing a lot of effort, but are also putting in a lot of money into the way they look. Sandeep must be splurging a sizable amount of money on such products, but if FMCG sales numbers are to be believed, there are a lot more like him across the country. Take Japan's Gatsby for example. When the brand entered India with its hair gels and sprays just over 3 years ago, it targeted the small town guy with sachets that were available for just 3 rupees. The results were more than encouraging. And since then, the company has been growing at a rate of 50% plus, with a large chunk of its sales coming from their Tier 2 and Tier 3 towns. As adman Prahlad Kakkar puts it, the desirability quotient transcends the boundaries of class and cities.
The small town people still use powder, but they use powder. Powder, as they call it. मुंह पे powder लगा ले, थोड़ा गोरा हो जाएगा. You graduate from powder onto face cream, but the need to be fairer is still there.
But as Prahlad says, the association of fairness and desirability is a misplaced one. He feels that the booming success of grooming products is largely due to aggressive marketing and the exposure to global lifestyles. And Prahlad is correct to a large extent. Anti-aging creams for men, which were unheard of in the country till last year, have now become a standard product in most brands' product portfolio. And this is a direct reflection of how the Indian grooming markets have been influenced by the West. In developed markets like the US and the UK, the emphasis on men is to look youthful, and this trend is slowly but surely catching up in the country too. Shea too feels that the increased exposure to international splendor and lifestyle is giving a great impetus to the industry.
Through images in popular culture, whether it's the media, on television, through movies, books, what we've seen is a shift in the mentality. What has also changed significantly is the kind of products that are available in India over the last 5 or 6 years. Earlier it was just, Old Spice or something like that. Today we have, at least 4 to 5 huge fragrance, creams, the whole gamut of grooming products really launching every month.
Shea's enthusiasm about men's skincare segment is shared by the companies too. For Nivea's marketing director, Soma Ghosh, this is the next big wave in the country's cosmetic industry.
I think it's here for good because just to share a very interesting statistic with you, in the top 3 metros in India, if you look at panel data, you will see there are only 6% men, and this is only SEC AB in the top 3 metros, who are using purely male products. So there's this huge opportunity really for men to start embracing more and more products.
There's reason enough for Soma to be excited. With disposable incomes rising and the rising middle class, this segment is poised to grow.
I think we're going to see growth rates varying, because if I have to calculate all the brands and the categories put together, I mean, you're looking at anything between about 1,500 to 1,000 crores only for the men's grooming product, between the deodorants, which is about a 500 crore market, the men's fairness cream, which is about a 250 crore market. You have the EDTs, you have the shaving products, XYZ. So you're looking at anything between 1,500 to 2,000 crores, which is growing at a rate of about 50% plus. So there is a huge opportunity, huge market that remains to be tapped.
The fact that we are evolving as a country in terms of economy and the kind of development that's happening here, I think both from a standpoint of the consumer and the cultural context, this is a trend which is here for good.
From men like Sandeep, looking good is not an option. It is a norm, and they're proudly proclaiming, if women can do it, men can do it too.
Well, clearly men can do it too, but how big this segment really becomes, time will tell, and you're not too sure who's going to win this battle. Thank you so much for joining us. Goodbye.